Good luck, have fun. Link Miku versus Wosile and Skandear, the first banger of the day. We have a great play day coming up and 3 matches that will be played today. 5 will be played tomorrow. And obviously, I'm casting all of them. So good luck to the players. We're gonna start with Slowdown, and I'm quickly gonna explain you the formats because it might not be that certain for you if you have missed a little bit on the esport. I've seen chatting, for example, being in the chat and was chatting as always, but maybe he's a bit out of the loop because there's 3 scenarios that can happen in a round. Let's just speak of the outcome. Like in general, you can get an ace where you get first and second, and with that 3 points for your team and the opponents get no points. You can get first and third, then the opponent get 1 point and you get 2 points, and there can also a draw that can happen if you either first and last or second and thirds. So both teams then get 1 point, but you will see it. The point limit is 10, and there is 7 maps that will be played, so you need to win 4 maps. And look at the start from MiQuatro and Link, already leading the round. Link, not with the most optimal line there, gathers a lot of speed, but look at that. It's so close still, only 0.15 between the players. Oh, this Link losing a bit of ground, but MiQuatro still in the lead. Good line from Miku, and Link is also coming closer. Who's gonna get the best identity here? Skandear's behind, but look at that, getting not the best transition here, but he comes a bit closer, goes super inside. MiQuatro with a lot of speed, can overtake Wosile in the ending. Who's gonna get that 3rd position? It will be Link, and what a round was that. 56.79 from MiQuatro to win the round, and it is Link staying 12,000 out of Skandear, securing the victory for Exalty. Damn, what a start, dude. Exalty with a good first round. Let's see if they can redeem themselves. My bad today is that Exalty is going to win, but of course aTTaX is a very, very strong team. But Link and MiQuatro have found very good into the league. You know, they have lost matches, unfortunately. Yes, that is correct. But I think they have been playing a lot better compared to the first match or even the second match. But let's see in this round. Skandear on an illegal time, being 0.15 ahead. Wosile not with a good line, loses a lot of speed, and Link is overtaking him. MiQuatro has made a small mistake, finds himself on 4th position, but gives us a very good overview over the player field. But Skandear still in 1st position just from the get-go, so that doesn't look too bad for him. But Link with a very aggressive line. Can Link overtake it? Goes super wide, accumulates a lot of speed, but that was a bit too wide, and he cannot overtake any of the players. And it will be Skandear and Wosile winning the round with an ace. And with that, they go into the lead. Unfortunate ending there from Link. He had to push it, though, to get that 1st position. But, of course, an ace is very costly for the opposing team. So Exalty falls a bit behind due to that. Now Link gets a very good start. Good outside line here from the French player as well. Looking very nice. Also MiQuatro is there to save the day. But no one made a major mistake so far. MiQuatro with a very good inside line gets a very, very clean trajectory there and goes into 2nd position. Wosile is behind him, and Skandear now the player who has fallen behind. So, oh, Link with a very wide line. Also, MiQuatro didn't get it too well. Seems to struggle a little bit on that drift section, but it's still Link in the lead. Also, MiQuatro on 3rd position. Wosile not making a mistake, almost hitting the triangle. And also, it is MiQuatro getting airtime. Now, Wosile can push it for 1st, and Link has more speed, so that will be the draw. And also, Link with a good time here. Another 0.7. But MiQuatro, unfortunately, has made that 1st mistake out of this match, and it will be a draw. The first one of maybe many. Alright, so aTTaX halfway through. If they get another ace, it would look really promising for them. Exalty has to make something happen now. Another draw would be okay, but then the match, or the map rather, is slowly slipping out of their hands. So they have to make something happen. Victory or an ace would be very good. But good line here again from Link, going into the lead. And also MiQuatro got it quite well. They are 1st and 2nd yet again. Now the drifts comes into play. And now MiQuatro gets it really well. Is still on 2nd place. Skandear and Wosile on 3rd and 4th. Oh, but Wosile not with a good line. It went a bit too inside, but lost a little bit of speed. But it's now Exalty 1st and 2nd. Can they get that ace that they're in need of? Skandear pushing it. MiQuatro and Link are there. MiQuatro going super wide as well as Link. Wosile gets a nosedive. Skandear's there as well. Who's gonna get that 1st position? Will be MiQuatro. 100th of a second. And Link on 3rd. And that's the victory, and it's 6-5. So a very important snipe there for MiQuatro. Link not with the most optimal ending. It could have been an ace, but the victory is also very good for Exalty. So good rounds here, 0.7s. I mean, world record is a 0.40 from Pack. Yeah. And let's go to the next round. Live world record, by the way. Oh, we see both players make the same mistake. Link and Miku both clipping the inside. MiQuatro not going for the respawn. And Link is so far behind. That is not good for them. And, I mean, this kind of describes their season. They've played so well, but then the rounds that matters, both players just make a mistake. Not one, but two. Oh, no, and that could be already over here. Unless they get one ace now in the next round. Skandear and Wosile can save it. And they are on first and second place. They can save it. They can slow down. They can make a mistake. But Skandear is still driving a 0.7. Link and MiQuatro, very, very unfortunate stuff there for them. And of course, now the pressure is on their shoulders. They need an ace to stay alive. 9-5. One round can change everything. Already track point for aTTaX in round number 6. Link and Miku with a good start. Wosile gets it so outside. And with that, having a lot of speed. Good setup for the drift as well. Let's see, will both players survive? I think they will. Yes, they do. But a draw or even a loss, if they don't get aced, is enough for aTTaX to win this map. Wosile being 0.1 ahead of MiQuatro. Skandear further behind. So Link and Miku need to rely on a mistake from Wosile here. Else it is over. And Wosile is so far ahead, but he can still make a mistake. But now Link does the mistake himself. And that's all she wrote. That is map number 1. Even though he slowed down and MiQuatro gets first with a 0.9. That was a beatable time here from Wosile. A 0.2, a 0.26 could have been the ace for Exalty if Link didn't make a mistake, but of course he had to push it. So, well, first map done, but still Exalty shows what they're capable of doing. So 0-0 on this map. Gonna start freshly, but of course aTTaX has won the first map. Their pick, slow down. Arrow pipes. A map that has been a good map for Exalty. They have beaten Sprout on that last week, where Dexter drove an incredible time. And let me quickly change this, where is it? Arrow pipes, there you go. And you can see the live world record is from Dexter as well, a 0.39. Oh, we see the first mistake being done by both players, by both Link and Miku. Both not getting a good ice slide. MiQuatro had to fully respawn. You don't want to release there, Miku. That is very unfortunate for you, and he's completely falling out of that one. So Wosile and Skandear will get another ace, and again, both players have made the mistake. That is not a good start into arrow pipes. That is not looking too promising for them. Wosile and Skandear can save it. Of course, Link can maybe snipe someone who makes a mistake in the identity. Maybe both players make mistakes. But it's looking like they are saving it. Wosile has released. Skandear is clean with it as well. And they're driving good times, 110.8. That is really fast. Link and MiQuatro struggling a lot here. And I hope that they can make something happen in the next round. That is unfortunate. Just practicing the identity one more time. But 13 and 18 seconds behind. That's a lot. So 3-0 already. After just one round, aTTaX gets a head start. And also the better start in this round, already being 0.1 ahead of their opponents. Link closing in, gets a good eyesight, as well as Miku not making a mistake now. But both Wosile and Skandear are still in the lead, but MiQuatro with a great exit here out of that ice section. And he finds himself in that battle for first position. Link also not too far behind on that third place right now, whereas Wosile has made a small mistake, as well as MiQuatro falling behind again towards P number 3. But it's all in the identity. Skandear with a mistake before the identity. That was an unusual mistake from the Belgium player, which has been who plays a lot of Kaki and Trial and RPG maps, just very, very good on them, and now plays his first season. And Link and MiQuatro could ace here. Oh, MiQuatro survives it. Wosile is also clean with it. Nope, he misses the ending, and will be the ace for Exalty. So they don't get ruined by that first ace in the first round. They come back. It's the ace. And Exalty ties up the score again. So good job there from Exalty. Not really losing anything there, losing hope. I think that was sometimes always a problem when they've lost a round with an ace or something like that, that they will just take that bad momentum into the next round. And now Link going super close there to the barrier, but didn't get a good eyesight. So he loses even more time. Wosile and Skandear still leading, but of course the identity is there to ruin a player's day. And let's see if this will happen in this round or not. As MiQuatro is closing in. Very good line here from the Finnish driver. And he comes a bit closer, but still it's 0.2 between him and Skandear, who's leading. Oh my god, that was so close. But Skandear with so much speed. Got a little bit of airtime there, I think. And MiQuatro with such a good comeback here also overtakes the first player. Can come closer to Skandear. Gets a really good transition. Overtakes him. Where's Link? MiQuatro will get first. What a great identity. Link on third. And there you go. Capitalizing from the mistake. But MiQuatro with an insane identity. 110.7. He was 0.2 behind. And that was really good. Really nice identity. And Exalty leads by 5 points now. Oh, the first mistake has been done. And it wasn't on the red team side. The second mistake, Wosile and Skandear both behind. Look at that. Both players 0.7 behind. But of course, you know, as Janix said last week when we were casting, the goal is free. Can they transfer this lead of 1 second to their advantage or not? Oh, it is Link making a small mistake, but not losing too much time. And MiQuatro still leading by 0.8 of a second. So let's hope that they will survive the identity here in a normal way. Oh my god, Link, that was so close. Holy macaroni. Let's see, will they survive it? MiQuatro is clean with it. Link releases, but he makes a small mistake. He can't clear that part here, but he gets overtaken by 2 players. And it will not be the ace. It will be a draw. Still okay for Exalty. MiQuatro saves the day. But yeah, they can see 1 mistake can lose you so much on this map. Also, Weisenberg, thanks for the Prime sub and all the new follows. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you. So Exalty still leading. MiQuatro playing really good today. Also Link with a great performance. Maybe has made 1 mistake more than Miku. So both players really shine through. But they're struggling with this ice section here quite a bit. Losing precious time. And it is Wosile now leading 5.25 out of his teammates, so he might even be on a good time. Wosile pushing a lot. Oh, and also now MiQuatro with a mistake. So Link has to save the day. Has to rely on a mistake. At least get that second position, Link. That would be awesome. But look at that. He comes closer. But Wosile, what time are you on, man? This could be a mid 110 time from Wosile. Not sure if he can beat that record from Dexter. Look at that. Link coming closer. Good line. Maybe if a mistake even can happen for one of the aTTaX players. But they're clean with it. And this will be the ace for them. Why can't I see the name aTTaX, by the way? Have you seen them before? I think you have, right? Let me check. Show hide names. Why is this not binded? Let's do it like that. So ace for aTTaX. Let me check if this is working. This is working now. It's a bug. It's weird. I don't know. So aTTaX now in need of a victory to close out the match, or the map rather. Ah, there you go. Now it works again. Interesting. But MiQuatro gets a good exit. Goes super wide to accumulate a lot of speed. So Exalty is certainly in need of a point, or at least a draw, to have somewhat of a chance in the next round. With a with an ace, they can close out the match themselves. But MiQuatro not with the best line. It is Skandear overtaking him. Also Link falling behind just a little bit. It's still a very close fight. It's do or die now. aTTaX needs a victory, and Exalty preferably needs an ace. Let's see who survives the identity. Oh, MiQuatro slowing down on the pipe there. But Link is getting first position. That is really good. Link with first place. Wosile and Skandear on second and third. Link saves the day, and it's a draw. It's 9-7. It's do or die. Exalty needs an ace to win arrow pipes. Ace or bust. A draw is not possible anymore. This is the last round of arrow pipes. If it's 1-1, it's 10-8. If it's 2-1, it is 10-9 or 11-8. It is not possible. This is the last round. Round number 7 will be the decider. Again, aTTaX with a better start into this round. But there is Link. Can maybe save the day. Oh, and one mistake has already happened. It is Wosile who's falling behind MiQuatro on third position. Will they make it happen? MiQuatro goes into the contention of second place as well with a very wide line, has a lot of speed, but still Skandear has to make a mistake. Oh my god, Link, you had to readjust this one so much there. And with that, he had to release and slow down. Skandear all on his shoulders. Will he survive the identity or not? Link with a lot of speed as well as MiQuatro. Let's follow Link here. Is he going to survive? I thought Link had more speed. Skandear, not with a mistake, but MiQuatro made a mistake. And it is Link staying behind Skandear, who saves the day and gets first. And it is aTTaX winning map number 2 as well. Oh no. Again, one ace that really threw Exalty off guard at the start. But unfortunate stuff. Exalty being behind 2-0. And also for the total settings, even if they win this match, this map and match, you know, if they lose it 4-0, it would be absolutely devastating. They need to win a map, or even 2 or 3. Next map is parkour. Let's see who prepared the best for that one. Of course, aTTaX already leading. 2 wins. And Exalty has to make something happen. They have to win this map to stay alive. Else it will be a tremendous comeback that is needed for them. Or it requires a tremendous comeback. Let's see. What can Link and Miku do here? Wosile and Skandear. with a good start. As always, but Link lurks into that first position and retakes that one. And also Wosile thought he didn't get the best skier over the ice, but a Skandear skier who was hauling there a little bit. So Skandear 0.7 behind. I would say that Wosile and Skandear can be very consistent on that identity. They are players who are really good on stuff like that, as well as the BS Plus players. Well, let's see. Wosile in the lead. Link with an insane uphill. Look at the speed. Link jumping so far there. What amount of speed has he accumulated? MiQuatro on third. And it looks to be maybe even the ace. Oh, Link with a mistake. MiQuatro overtakes Wosile in the end. Will Link get that third position? Nope, he will not. It is all players except Link surviving. And Miku also with a 102.81. And it's a draw to start off all things here. Looked very good for Exalty. But Link with a wobble, which is very hard to control. Didn't make it too good. Also, hello to Tag. What's up, man? Thank you so much for the resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you guys for the support. Round number 2. aTTaX, insane start. It is Wosile in the lead. Skandear setting out Wosile, however, with a mistake himself, and it's now first and second being swapped by the teams. But Link clipping there, allowing Skandear to overtake him again. Yeah, I don't know. I cannot enable the names. Oh, and it's also Miku now making a mistake. Not sure if he has the speed for the ending. Let's go into the free camera, maybe. This might be a good way to do that. T-Tours, Link with a good line, has a bit more speed, but he's not able to overtake. It is Wosile even getting second place, and that's the ace. Every player is surviving the identity, however. And aTTaX with the ace. Everyone surviving it, so they're clean with it. Actually, a quite rare occurrence that every player survives the identity. Yeah, I have no idea with the names. I cannot tell you about that. Like, also, when I spectate, I think it was Wosile. I have names. Oh no, MiQuatro it was. And then I spectate Skandear, and I don't. So nothing I can do to that, guys. Super sorry. But of course, they have to be out of reach, which is kind of weird. Alright, well, let's see. Wosile in the lead, MiQuatro on second. And we have Skandear and Link fighting it out as well. Let's go with Link. Oh, doesn't get the best uphill, but a lot of speed because he went very outside nearby the ending of it. But it's Wosile still clean with it. But he jumps a bit too far to the left. Will he survive? MiQuatro will have more speed though than Skandear by the looks of it. But what a close round again. Every player is surviving it. A 102.7 from Wosile to win the round. At least 1 point, but no one made a mistake in this identity yet again. Wow. Insane stuff, to be honest. That hardly anyone made a mistake there. So we're going to the next round. aTTaX leading by 4 points already. Being 4 points out of Exalty. But Skandear lost the gear. Get down to second. With that losing valuable time. 1 second behind the leader of the current round. Which is his teammate, Wosile. But an ace for Exalty would be huge. With that, they could come closer by 1 point. But it is MiQuatro with a mistake, and Wosile now the only player left alive who didn't make a mistake. Could also be a good time, maybe a 102.7 from Wosile, or even faster than that. Let's see, it is a 102.79. Okay, I was right with that. Link getting second, MiQuatro on third, and Skandear, after that mistake, on last place, or after an additional mistake, on last. So Wosile saving the day and coming closer together with his teammates to also win a parkour. And thank you, Marina, by the way. Alright, but let's go into the next round. Round number 5. Very important round for Exalty to get that ace, actually. A victory would be okay, but they kind of need an ace to close out this match. To win, to have a chance. But Wosile and Skandear are so clean with it, but Skandear has made a mistake. So now it's only Wosile left. And that's the opportunity for Exalty. Will Wosile crumble under the pressure, or will he save the day yet another time? Oh, MiQuatro with normal speed. Wosile jumping to the left. Link and Miku are doing it. They're on first and second, but Link not with the best amount of speed. Will Skandear overtake him? Yes, he will. And it is a victory, but it could have been so much more. Link with a small mistake there in the end. And it's a draw. It's a victory, not a draw. But it could have been an ace, and now aTTaX still are 3 points ahead. So Exalty needs to get that ace in either this or the next round to win parkour. They need to get it, else it's over. But again, not a bad performance by Exalty. It just looks like that they have problems closing out the match, but look at the start here from MiQuatro and Link. Insane stuff. Wosile and Skandear have a second behind, and this has to be it. This has to be the ace for MiQuatro and Link. Else the match will be super hard to win, but they should not throw this one away. And it is also Wosile making a mistake himself. MiQuatro and Link going hand in hand into the identity. Link not with the best amount of speed, but still is able to survive it. Wosile coming closer, pushing a little bit. MiQuatro, oh my god, so close. MiQuatro, how did you survive that, mister? Oh, and it's Skandear staying behind. MiQuatro barely able to survive that identity. I have no idea how he didn't hit the pillar. And it's Skandear coming closer as well, but now it's 8-8. aTTaX is not done with this map just yet. Exalty with a good comeback. Let's see, will they make it happen or not? We might have the last round here, unless it's a draw. Then we go into the small overtime section already. But let's see, can Link and MiQuatro redeem themselves and win parkour, the pick from aTTaX? Or will it be aTTaX after they have been falling behind? Taking it all. Skandear with a very, very poor exit here. It seems that Skandear has some issues, and Link and MiQuatro, they can do it. They are in the lead, first and second. However, Wosile with a good quarter pipe jump here, going into that battle for first position. Good line from both players, but the question is now, what will happen in the identity? Can Exalty survive it and at least have a draw? It is Wosile making a mistake. Link and Miku on first and second place. Come on, guys, take it home. MiQuatro with a good line. Link also is surviving it. And MiQuatro is clean with it. And this is it. It is Exalty winning parkour here. Even though MiQuatro had a very wonky identity. Oh my god. I thought MiQuatro was gonna get overtaken there in the ending. But there you have it. Exalty with a great comeback. 10-9 for them. And the first map win of this match. Let's go, guys. Come on, Miku and Link. Take it home. Let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Reps as map number 4. World record is a .38.6 by Mime Guy. Also a very competitive map with a tricky outside dirt line that I think MiQuatro was opting for. And I think both Wosile and Skandear will go for that as well. And then the identity, it looks so deceiving, it looks so easy, but it is not that easy. Really. It is not that easy, and you will see why in a second. But let's go into the round. Exalty coming closer. It is one map win for them after losing the first 2 maps. And maybe also not, like, only being a hair away from just taking it. Exalty finally redeeming themselves. And I think we're gonna be in for a nail-biter of a match, guys. I think Exalty has a chance to win this one. And look at that, MiQuatro opting for the outside line. Link going for the inside line, not having the best amount of speed. Skandear and Wosile on first and second though, but MiQuatro with a great line as well. Coming closer even to first position. And it's an open round here. Link losing, of course, that 0.1 of a second due to going for the inside line and making a small blunder at the start. But he can come closer with a good line over the loop. And look at that. All of a sudden, Link is in the mix as well. It's such a close round between all the 4 players. No airtime is needed there to get the best amount of speed over the downhill sections. Skandear and Wosile in the lead. Let's see who's making a mistake. Link doesn't do so. Skandear makes a mistake. And it will be Wosile who has to save the day. But Wosile will not be able to. He gets that second place, and MiQuatro and Link on first and third, and Exalty with a good start into reps. Victory. Why is the stream age restricted? Why not? You just have to press OK, like, to confirm that you're 18, but, you know, for example, in Norway, Björn was drinking a beer on stream. That is, you have to have an age-restricted stream there, as well as swearing. That is also, like, a bit loose in an age-restricted stream. You know, and if I just say, you know, if I swear a little bit, even if it's, like, out of excitement or whatever, I cannot do it when my stream is not age-restricted. I mean, I could, but, you know, I could run into trouble there. So that's why it is. And also, thank you guys for the warm words. Really appreciating it. And let's go into round number 2. MiQuatro leading. Link, not with the worst amount of speed. I thought that he will fall behind even more after a sloppy start. Touches a bit of the inside there, but is still in the mix. He can still snipe someone in the identity if someone makes a mistake. And Exalty looks very good today. Look at that. They can win this map as well, which is their pick, by the way. And look at that, MiQuatro leading the race. It is Wosile with a mistake. Skandear is also not really having the best amount of speed. MiQuatro also with a mistake here. Skandear is the only player who has survived. And it will be Link and Miku staying ahead of Wosile, who had to respawn yet again. So it's a draw. It could have been much more, but it could have also been a disaster for Exalty. So they can call themselves lucky that both players have made a mistake and finished in front of Wosile. Thanks for the great GM content. Thank you. Thanks for the support mission. I appreciate it. Guys, you're so wholesome today. I really like people shy. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you, thank you. So Exalty still leading, but only by 1 point. And we have a great match in our hands here. That's what I can tell ya. Wosile, oh, not with a good exit entrance, my god. Not with a good entrance into the part there, and he has made that mistake. So he's behind. I'm just getting so excited that Exalty is first and second now. You know, it is looking like a good round for them to win, but don't call it over until it's over. There's still the identity that is left to be cleared, but a huge advantage for Exalty just before the identity. Also Skandear here, not with the best line. Oh, he was able to not oversteer there, but lost a little bit of speed compared to Link and MiQuatro. MiQuatro had to release a little bit, but gets a good setup for that one. Will Wosile be able to overtake both players? Yes, he is. And both Link and Miku get, again, second and third. Wosile saves the day, but actually both players have made a mistake. MiQuatro missed the risky, and Link, I think, had to respawn. So still a draw. Exalty still in a slight advantage, but of course aTTaX stacking up some points as well, you know? It's like you let Nasus farm top lane, and all of a sudden, 25 minutes, my guy has 800 stacks, and you're like, yo, what the hell happened? This could happen to Exalty now as well. If they don't close it out anytime soon, aTTaX with an ace can set themselves up for a very dangerous situation for Exalty. So let's see what is going on here as Link, again, opts for that very inside approach, which is safer and not really losing himself too much time. But this crash has indeed lost him a lot of speed. So now MiQuatro has to deny the ace to aTTaX. Maybe even 1 point for Exalty would be fine up until this point. Or maybe MiQuatro can rely on some mistakes here from both players. Skandear was a bit shaky in this identity. You see doing that now again or not. Will both players survive? It's looking good. Will both players also get the risky ending? They will. 106.7 and a 0.8 from Wosile and Skandear respectively. And with that, you know, they have gotten themselves the ace and are now leading. But still, Exalty is not out on this one just yet. They can still take it home. Neutral. MiQuatro attached to aTTaX. Lynx, I think you would make up for a great caster, man, with those jokes. Next round. MiQuatro with a great outside line. Both Wosile and Link inside line. It's very close. MiQuatro, not the best amount of speed here. So Wosile losing or gaining a little bit of time. And Skandear again is a little bit further behind. But let's see who is going to take it. Who will survive the identity? Can Exalty get themselves an ace or not? They need a victory at least in this round. But an ace would be even better because aTTaX could then close out this map. With that, oh, but it is Link overtaking Wosile in the ending. Look at that insane ending from Link, staying ahead, and Exalty wins this round. It is 7-6, only 1 point between them, but still track point situation for aTTaX. Exalty, both players should not make mistakes, and then we are fine. So insane time there as well, like 0.6. That's only 0.3 off of the live world record set by Mime. So insane time here. But Exalty is in need of another round like that. They're in a better situation than on this previous map, where they had to win with an ace. But they have to win or get a draw. A draw would also be okay, because then they can win with an ace. But still, aTTaX is also getting points for a draw, obviously. But they should just not get ace in this round. MiQuatro is in the lead. Link also with a very good line. Goes a bit wider to accumulate a bit more speed over in this section. But both players from aTTaX are not slowing down. Wosile not with the most optimal downhill, but gets a good gear transition there. And it's so close between the players. Who's gonna crumble the first? MiQuatro and Link behind. Link with a good line. It is also MiQuatro overtaking Skandear here. And it's another victory for Exalty. But what an insane round was that. Link with a clean identity and no player has made a mistake. And it's the draw and the track point for both teams. What a banger are we witnessing here. Ladies and gentlemen, Exalty is not dead. They have reincarnated. They have shown that they can make something happen. And let's see if they can take the momentum from the 2 victories in a row to their names and close out reps as well. MiQuatro with a great start again. Link does not gear up. You don't want to gear up. And he finds himself on last position due to that inside line. It's of course a bit safer, but also good drift here from Link. Oh god, it's coming all down to the ending again. Will aTTaX take home their 3rd map win, or will Exalty equalize the score or not? It all comes down to the ending, and MiQuatro with a good line in the lead. And then we have Link versus Skandear, which is an important battle to focus on. No player made a mistake just before the identity. Insane pace. But let's see who survives it. Let's go to the free camera. Maybe for the last time on this map, we have 2 fights for 1st and 3rd. MiQuatro not with a good line. Link can save the day. But no, it will be MiQuatro making a mistake. And one small individual mistake has decided reps. And it will be aTTaX taking home reps. Oh no, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, chat. 10-9 for aTTaX. And Exalty now has to win 3 consecutive maps in a row. Flip of Faith. A map where Granadi played really well on. Also a map I think that we're seeing for the third time in the TMCL season. Will be map number 5. Could be the decider. It's a pack from aTTaX. Wosile getting a bit of airtime there. Already this party gives you a small taste of this identity, which is certainly not that easy. As you can see here, players are struggling. Link with a mistake, but also Skandear and Wosile didn't get the best first or the best entry to this map. So MiQuatro being half a second ahead. The identity is also very deceiving because you cannot really save it. Of course, you can jump pretty far up, but then you lose a lot of speed and of course have a lot of airtime. Let's see what Wosile and Skandear can do. MiQuatro went for a very wide drift there and lost a little bit of time, but of course it's only important to have that gear. And look at the risk from Wosile. Oh god, dude. Now the hardest jump of the map. Can all players survive it? It is MiQuatro in first. Skandear almost sniping it there, but he has made a small mistake and a 1:06 winning time. Wait, is that correct here, Flip of Faith? Or am I in the wrong map? 1:03 world record? Was 1:03 the world record? Is that correct here? 1:03.8, that's the world record, right? And when it was 2 seconds behind, then you can just see the TMGL level in that way. Yep, it is. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, I mean, just to give you a display here, just insane how good Granadi's identity then was. Of course, players have made mistakes in the start, but I didn't expect that they were 2 seconds behind the world record. Now all players got it quite well, only Wosile falling a bit behind Link and Miku on first and third. And also Skandear can maybe do something happen. We have seen different lines here. Can jump into the drift or minimize airtime like Wosile did and not get any at all. Oh, and now MiQuatro maybe have some struggles with the gear before the identity. But the question is who's gonna get first position. Link is clean with it. MiQuatro as well. Skandear is going for the snipe, and that was an insane identity from Skandear. And this is, of course, it's Skandear's territory. He comes from the trial community. He's a cocky player. He knows how to do that. Good time as well, 1:04.2. That is only 0.4 off of the world record. And aTTaX wins their first round on Flip of Faith, securing themselves 2 points. Alright, next round coming up. Wosile didn't get the best start. Skandear seems to be cracked on this map. But Link with a mistake, going a bit too outside and hitting the pole. So he's out on that one. Skandear with a good line over on that part. MiQuatro coming a bit closer by the looks of it. But Skandear has it so sick that it's really hard for MiQuatro to come any closer. Let's take a look. The identity. Skandear again is clean with it. Such a good jump from him. And this could be another good time. Doesn't risk it that much this time. But still a 1:04.4. Wosile has made a mistake and Link could stay ahead. But no, it is Wosile with more speed. And Wosile will secure third place. And with that only... Or like with that one more point for aTTaX. That was the fight that we have to focus on. And well, it's looking grim for Exalty. They need to win that round. Or preferably even get an ace. It is possible. It is definitely possible. They have the pace. And also now Wosile with a small mistake at the start. Will he make that jump? No, he will not. He will not clear that jump. And in Link with an insane flip here. Look at that. Link, what was that, my man? That was incredible. That was so close and pixel perfect here. And now that's the chance for them to make something happen. Link in the lead by 0.7 of a second, dude. What did he do? Link, incredible. He heard the voices Yeah, from the chat. And also MiQuatro here with a good line. But look at Skandear's very aggressive line here. And MiQuatro will have a better entry into the dirt. But still, it's super close between them. Link leading. Oh, MiQuatro jumping way too low there. Wosile overtaking him. And I think Link will get first. He has a good lead. Even though Skandear says, hello, I'm good at this stuff. But it's not enough. 104.9. He was able to save it. And again, this small fight here. Only 0.3 of a second between third and fourth. And it's a draw instead of a victory for Exalty. So next round. Round number 5 on track 5. MiQuatro with a good start. What is Link doing? Link now didn't get it too well. Also MiQuatro jumping a bit too far. So Skandear now leading the round. But it is Wosile who has made a mistake. Just a small blunder. Maybe had to readjust his line. Falling behind. Exalty needs a victory here. Preferably an ace, of course. Else it will look grim for them. And this could be all over. But still a great... I mean, it's a good performance from Exalty. But it's just so sad that they lose those matches in such a close manner all the time. Skandear with a mistake. And now it's Wosile in the lead. Oh, Link with a good flip. Wosile clipping. MiQuatro and Link first and second. Exalty capitalizing tremendously from Wosile's identity, but also from Skandear's mistake. So it is Exalty leading flip of faith. 7-6. And of course, it could have been so much more already. It could have been 8 or even 9 points for Exalty, but I think they could be happy about that. That Wosile and Skandear both have made mistakes in that identity. Okay, also insane starts. MiQuatro, what are you doing, dude? Everyone made a mistake, and MiQuatro and Link got away with it. MiQuatro and Link, first and second. Wosile, 5 seconds behind. It is Skandear, of course, who has to deny them, and he had good identities. But he has to push it. Will we see MiQuatro and Link close it out in their first attempt? That is now the question. It is 2... It will be their second map win, but of course Skandear had an insane identity here. Will Skandear risk it for the biscuit? He's 0.15 behind Link. Good flip from Skandear. I think he jumps too low. I think Skandear clips. No, he doesn't. Skandear survives it. MiQuatro and Link getting overtaken. And Skandear is clean with it. And it will be the draw. But still the slight advantage here for Exalty. But damn, that was their opportunity to close it out. But this identity is nothing but easy or hard in this way. It is really hard to adjust and to just estimate where you're jumping. So Exalty with a draw. Just don't get ace now. And we Gucci. Of course, the victory would be way much better. Because then already a second place finish would be enough. And look at that, MiQuatro with a great identity here. Good jump. Link only a couple of hundreds behind. But guys, I'm happy with what I'm seeing from Exalty today. Really good performance. And you cannot tell me otherwise. It's just so bad that they have lost those first couple of matches against rather weaker opponents that they would just crush today. But look at that. aTTaX leading first and second, and this is not looking good for them. Exalty had the chance. They are 0.4 behind, and will they be able to survive? MiQuatro didn't make a mistake. Skandear is on first. Wosile on second. MiQuatro with a good flip. MiQuatro can overtake. Will it be enough? It is enough to save the day, and it's 9-9. MiQuatro saving the day, and we go into another round on Flip of Faith. It's 9-9. What a snipe from Miku. Insane identity, and that was indeed needed. Victory. Oh my god, dude. Wow. 9-9. Match point for aTTaX and map point for Exalty. It goes down to the wire yet again. What a great match are we witnessing, ladies and gentlemen. It's a banger here for the first match. MiQuatro and Link, who's risking it the most? Oh, this MiQuatro with a beautiful jump gets a lot of speed out of this. Link didn't get it too well, but MiQuatro leads the round, and of course a lot of pressure is on his shoulders. He's 0.25 ahead of Wosile and Skandear. Both players didn't touch the water, but who's gonna survive it? Will we go to overtime, or will this be it? Both players need a good identity, but they can also not fail it. It's like, how much can you push it? How much can you risk the identity before making that crucial mistake? MiQuatro is looking good, and I think Wosile has it good as well. Skandear is pushing it so much. Will MiQuatro stay ahead or not? It is Skandear pushing it. Skandear with all speed, but MiQuatro can maybe get it. It's so close. It's 500ths of a second, and that's all she wrote. aTTaX wins it by 500ths, and MiQuatro... Oh my god, dude. That was so close. Oh, but Exalty played so good today. What is this? Insane match, dude. What an insane match that was, chat.